Do you want to learn the new hacks successful people know about time management? Then you're in luck, because today we will be teaching you about the productivity habits of successful people and how they manage to remain on top. David Khalil once said, and I quote, "Time is one of your most valuable commodities, and how you spend it determines what your life will be. You can either waste it, invest it, or give it away." What have you done with your time? There are 720 hours in a month. If you sleep 8 hours every night and work 8 hours every day, you would have spent 480 hours in total, and you will still have 240 free hours, which is an equivalent of 10 full days. Now I ask again, what have you done with your time? What have you been doing with those extra 10 days you have every month? Have you been properly investing your time in your goals, passions, aspirations, and those desires exploding in your mind? Or you've been wasting those precious minutes, hours, and days growing old while time ticks away? You know, wasting time won't help you lose that weight, learn a new language, get a promotion, get your dream job, dream house, dream car, or help you complete a goal. Why are you still wasting time? Research has revealed that the biggest factor that holds people back from achieving success is wasting time.
Just go back to work, you're wasting time.
Don't let this factor define your life. Time wasting can do so many damages to your life, and there's a long list to that effect. Let's highlight 5 common visible effects caused by daily time wastage. Number 1, bad decisions. Wasting time can lead you to make bad decisions.
Sir, I can assure you that is a bad decision, and you will come to regret it.
Let's take it a little further. Time wasting can lead to not making any decisions at all. First of all, wasting time is a bad decision. Why? Because it makes you less productive. You achieve little to nothing when your output could have been over 10 times of your current limit. Wasting time doing the wrong things or not taking action when you are supposed to is procrastination.
Procrastination is a thief of time, Charles?
And in a bid to get things done hurriedly, you begin to make mistakes. Number 2, missed opportunities.
There are no missed opportunities.
Missed opportunities like what?
Are you satisfied with where you are at the moment? Like the popular saying, change is a constant thing in everyone's life. Have you learned a new skill so that when the opportunity comes for someone to fill in a position, you can be called upon? Did you develop yourself or prepare enough for a promotion to handle a leadership position when there's a vacant spot? If you remain stagnated, everything and everyone will overtake you. Your opportunities will be given to those who have prepared enough for them. Now I'm asking, what exactly are you known for? Number 3, self-doubt. You may find yourself in this vicious cycle of time wasting, and you start doubting if you can ever get anything done. When you don't act when you should, fear might plant itself in you, and you will start living in the illusion that suggests that you can't get things right.
You can't just make things right.
Poor time management equates to wasted time. Example, spending time on social media instead of focusing on your assignments. When you don't measure up to your peers after you get your results, you may begin to doubt yourself if a particular task can ever be completed by you. Number 4, failed goals. You may have a strong desire to achieve something, but mere goals without work will yield no result. Don't wish for it, work for it. Not taking the first step in pursuit of your goals is a sign of a failed goal. A time waster is a goal waster and a dream waster. How can you ever achieve your goals if you fail to recognize your potential and the reason you exist? You have set goals because your basic instinct is to better your life, but not acting on time will keep denying you of having a better life. You will be left with only failed goals. Number 5, wrong goals. It was Benjamin Franklin who said that time is like the most precious commodity, and wasting it is the highest form of prodigality. Are you sitting and doing nothing, or are you fighting hard to reach that goal? Are you satisfied with what you are doing, or are you just doing it to pass time? A time waster might be pursuing the wrong goal because they either feel too lazy to pursue what really matters to them, or they've squandered their time doing nothing, and now they have no choice but to take whatever is available just to get by. The amount of time you put into anything you do will directly affect the results you produce. Wasting time can do even more worse things than the ones we've highlighted. But what if I told you 90% of all the things you set out to do could be achieved? How is that even possible? How about you spend the next few minutes of your time learning the secrets of getting things done and transform your life from sitting on the sidelines to front lines and start calling the shots? Sounds interesting, right? Then don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to our channel. In this video, we will be exploring 5 of the most effective time management techniques and 5 get-up tips that will transform your entire life starting from now. Imagine a world where you eat your cake and still have it too. I mean, literally spend your time and still have enough time to spend on other activities. Before we start exploring time management techniques, how about I tell you a few productivity secrets that successful people won't reveal? Well, here they are. Successful people don't spend all their time on social media, even if it's where their work is. They invest their time and energy on things that are productive, things that will improve their lives and benefit the society. Successful people don't focus on the negatives. They move past it and forge a new path towards their goals and dreams. They don't remain with toxic people or the atmosphere. They replace toxic people with progressive, like-minded friends who help them become better and change their environment to a better one filled with positive energy. Successful people are organized. They don't condone clutter or procrastinate. They set their goals, pursue them, and overcome the challenges they meet on the way to achieve their goals. They never show off their success. What's even more interesting is that after investing lots of time and energy, their success allows them to earn more money while vacationing or sleeping, literally eating their cakes and still having it, right? Don't get disheartened. Rewind a little bit back to the second bullet point from the little secrets I just told you, where successful people don't focus on the negatives. They move past it and forge a new path towards their goals and dreams. Anybody can win, and that includes you. Although time lost is lost forever, you can make this moment your starting point to proper time management and utilization to become productive and successful. Time management technique number 1. Set SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, timely. If you need to get to a place you've never been to before, you'll need to have a set destination and a map to guide you to the location. The same thing applies to your life. First, you have to know what you want and then set your goals. I mean SMART goals. Write down the things you want, cover both private and professional life to have a balance, then set your goals. Do you want to spend more time with the people you love? Do you want to improve your health? Do you want to have better grades in school? Do you want to increase your sales? All these are wants and desires. Next is to set SMART goals to help you plot the course to your destination. By writing them down, you can always refer to them and evaluate your progress. Most importantly, always remain focused. Once you have determined what the goal you want to achieve is, break it down into smaller, achievable tasks that you can consistently work on to achieve your goal. You want to lose some weight and get that body shape you desire so much. Then stand up and work for it. Work on your fitness and diet. Walk a mile or half daily. Set a meal plan and follow it. Work on your new routine for 6 months and you will get visible results, putting you in a better shape than 90% of people. Time management technique number 2. Use the 2-minute rule to keep yourself motivated and get more tasks completed. One of the greatest causes of procrastination is fear. The fear of the unknown, the fear of taking the first step, the fear of failing, and even the handling of success can hold you back. Fear gives you reasons and excuses to shift your attention from what really matters to your life. It holds you back from your goals by causing you to hesitate to begin a task. What if you could get around your hesitations and you could just begin any task without delays? Let me introduce you to the 2-minute rule. This rule draws on Newton's first law of productivity, which states that objects at rest tend to stay at rest until they're acted upon. If you have to work a task which will only take 2 minutes or less to complete, then start the task immediately. Think about it. 2 minutes is a very short amount of time that will quickly pass in a blink or two. What if the task you're to undertake requires more than 2 minutes getting it done? Simple. Just spend 2 minutes starting the task. Will the task be done after the 2 minutes has elapsed? Not at all, but you would have conquered the most difficult part of the entire project, which is the fear of starting that causes procrastination. 2 minutes is the spark you need to start working, and after that, you would find things easier to handle from there. When you break tasks into smaller units, you will find them easier to complete. You will find yourself motivated to complete little tasks than bulky ones, and that drive is what you need to keep going. You want to start or grow your business? Then work on it. Break down the tasks into smaller phases you need to achieve and consistently work towards achieving your goal. In 6 months, you would likely be ahead of 90% of your competition or people who had done lesser. With the satisfaction of completing a task comes the motivation to keep going. Time management technique number 3. Banish attention hogs and interruptions. Procrastination is not the only thing that could waste your time. Interruptions from attention grabbers can turn an hour task into a full day task. Several surveys have shown that most people get distracted while working or lose focus and switch tasks due to emails or social media.
It's all of your emails, calls, texts, social media, everything.
Remember that time wasted is already time lost. Getting interrupted during a task can delay your ability to continue that task by up to 30 minutes. If you get distracted 4 or 5 times on a 2-hour project, you might end up spending an extra 2 to 3 hours on a single task. That's a huge waste of time. If you want to study for better grades, learn a new skill to develop yourself, or you want to be a better time manager, take a moment to turn off things that could easily distract you, especially the electronic attention grabbers around you. Move away from your television set, put your mobile phone off, or switch to Do Not Disturb mode, and turn off your Wi-Fi if you are not using it to study. You could employ plugins to block pages and apps that could cause distractions. These few steps could save you from hours of non-productive activities. A few weeks of consistent and deliberate action will place you ahead of 90% of your peers. Time management technique number 4. Track your time. Why do people make budgets to track income and expenditure? Your guess is as good as mine. It is to have a record which will enable them to make better plans and decisions. Who says you can't do the same with your time? You can apply the same accounting method to track your time. You can track your whole day of activities like time spent on washing, cleaning, cooking, studying, or working. Similarly, you could track your week or even an entire month of your time. Writing down how you spend your time can give you a clear picture on how to better manage your time and in what ways you could invest the extra time towards being productive. Time management technique number 5. Don't multitask. It makes you dumber. A study conducted by the Institute of Psychiatry at the University of London revealed that multitasking in humans actually reduces our IQ more than smoking marijuana, or compared to losing sleep at night. So, contrary to so many beliefs, multitasking makes us dumber than smarter. It doesn't stop there. Another research by Clifford Nass at Stanford University summarized that people who usually multitask are poor at maintaining some fundamental mental actions, such as storing information in their head or ignoring important information, and multitasking could even decrease the level of high-level mental tasks like analytic reasoning. So if we get dumber by multitasking, then what should we do? Focus. Prioritize your activities. Do one thing at a time. Make logical judgments and decisions and stick with them. Multitasking will make us crave for alternatives or push us to explore other options, and this will make it difficult for us to make decisions. Focusing on a single task at a time will produce more results on everything. Bonus technique: create a no excuses deadline. Create a deadline for a task and stick with it. You might get tempted to deviate and lose focus. Learn how to hold yourself accountable for your actions, and with continuous practice and consistency, you'll build the emotional leverage you need to remain focused and committed to a task. Also, understand that success never happens overnight, and every successful person at a point has to deal with one challenge or another. It may be that you want to be a straight-A student, become a famous scientist, write a revolutionary book, find the cure to cancer, or become a respectable political figure. It will require time. It needs to pass through a process before it manifests from a dream or goal into a reality. Never let the process or the progress stop you from your goal. Never let fear stop you from your goals. And finally, never let yourself stop you from achieving your goals. Stop wasting time on non-productive activities and focus. Before you go, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Share your thoughts about time wasting in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.